Okay, so instructions say write in simple radical form. So here we're going to go from, I think this one they go from rational exponent form to simple radical form. Yeah, see? So we have a to the 3/4 times a to the 1/8 over a to the 1/2. We have to use all of our rules of exponents here. So that's a to the 3/4 plus 1/8 minus a half, right? The ones that you divide, you subtract the exponents. The ones that you're multiplying, you add the exponents. So it looks like that. And then we need a common denominator, which will be, least common denominator is 8. So I have to multiply 3/4 by 2 over 2. And I have to write the 1/2 as 4 over 8. So I did that. Okay, and then I just add and subtract the numerators and put them over 8 in the exponent, of course. And I get, right, 6 plus 1 is 7, minus 4 is 3, so it's 3/8. And then it wants it in simple radical form, so I need to write that. So that's 3/8 is less than 1, so it doesn't simplify. So I can just convert it to radical form, and it'll be in simplest radical form. So it's the 8th root, right? 3/8. 8th root, eighth root, get it? Okay, and it's a cubed. So it's the 8th root of a cubed. Okay? This one, same thing. They want the answer in simple radical form. Always, when you do this, anything from this section, go back and check the instructions, always. Be very paranoid about getting the wrong form, because you don't want to get it right, but write it in the wrong form. So this is the square root of the cube root of y squared. So I just write them in terms of fractional exponents, right? The cube root of y squared is y to the 2/3. And then I'm taking the square root of that whole thing. So parentheses, 1/2 power. Square root is 1/2 power. Then I multiply those, and the 2's cancel, and you get 1/3. Y to the 1/3. They want it in radical form, so that's the cube root of y. Ta-da. Okay, this one looks more complicated, but it's actually not bad at all. The 4th root, now that's the 4th root. Everything inside the radical should be in parentheses because it all belongs together. It's all being raised to the 4th power, 1/4 power. And then that's inside of the 12th power. Now the rules of exponents say I can take that 12 times the 1/4, and I get 12/4, which is 3. So it's actually that cubed. And then you just have to multiply, remember what you do here, you multiply the exponents by 3. And you get that. Right, the exponent on the c originally is a 1. So 1 times 3 is 3. That's your answer. It doesn't have any radicals, but that's because all the fractions canceled out. So, but this is the answer that's the best answer you can give. It's also in rational exponent form. There's no radicals left, so that's the answer, okay? That's why that example's there, actually. Okay, cube root of x squared times the 5th root of x to the 6th over the square root of x cubed. So convert everything to fractional exponents. X to the 2/3 times x to the 6/5 over x to the 3/2. You see how that, make sure that you get how I got each of those. And then we use our rules of powers. We get x 2/3 plus 6/5 minus 3/2. That's the same thing I did on a previous problem, number 1 up on top of the page. Right, exact same kind of thing. Now my common denominator is going to be 5 times 3 times 2 is 30. So I need to multiply the 2/3 by 10 over 10, the 6/5 by 6 over 6, and the 3/2 by 15 over 15 to get 30ths on the bottom. So that's what I got. And then you add and subtract the numerators, right? So 20 plus 36 is 56, and 56 minus 45 is 11. So I get, right, 11/30ths. And it wants it in radical form, so I'm going to do the 30th root of x to the 11. Okay, so make sure that you understand all of these before you move on, because they tend to kind of build.